Hi, welcome to our video series on the 4C's. We're going to be talking about the last C, which is clarity, in this segment. So we talked about carat weight, we've talked about color, we've talked about cut, and of course the last one is clarity. Now I'm wearing what's called a 10x corrected loop, jeweler's loop. Essentially, clarity is the fingerprint that a diamond may have inside the diamond. So if it's got some inclusions in it, they're unique. It's what makes your diamond totally unique. So if you've got certain inclusions and it's a certain report, no two diamonds are alike. They'll have some differences somewhere, and that's why if you look at a report, there's like plot diagrams of where the biggest or most noticeable, I would say, inclusions are. And that's how a jeweler, it's like a birth certificate, if you will. We can trace exactly, we'll look at a plot, we'll look at a diamond, and they should match, essentially. So essentially, what we do is look at a diamond under a 10x loop. So if we see something that's bigger, that we need more magnification than a 10x in, it's not counted on a clarity grade. I should talk a little bit about what the clarity grades are. So IF, which is internally flawless or flawless, okay? Then you've got VVS, which is very, very slightly included. VS, which is very slightly included. SI, which is slightly included. And I, which is included. So now there are subcategories in each one. If you don't want to be able to see inclusions with your naked eye, then you want to get something above an SI1, okay? If you want to be able to maybe see the inclusions with your eye, then you want to get like an SI2, which is a subcategory with that. It's sort of a SI2 and an I1. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't, depending. I inclusions, the ones that are like I1, 2, and in some cases 3, which is a sort of an invention. But in any case, you'll see I1, 2, and 3 oftentimes. And those inclusions are, if you look carefully with your unaided eye, you should be able to see, crystals, clouds, dark spots, what have you, in your diamond. So this again works with the rarity concept. A flawless diamond is rare. An eye diamond is not. So the higher up the clarity scale you go, the more expensive the diamond will get because it's rare. So if you have an internally flawless diamond, you're holding a very rare piece of stone. Again, you have to mine a ton of rock and you might get a 30-point diamond. So if you're holding, say, a 1 carat or a 2 carat flawless rock, or a VVS or a VS even, that's a pretty good stone. So at Carats Cents, again, we supply mostly jewelers, jewelry shops, and private clientele. We don't go less than SI1. And SI1, even then, I'm giving you the worst case scenarios, or we'll go with an SI. Some jewelry shops will have your SI2, your Sam's Clubs, and the big box stores and whatever. They'll have a lot of your I grades and your maybe an SI2 here and there. For the most part, again, I'm generalizing and not to pick up on any one particular box store or whatever, but that's the majority of the diamond. Those are the majority of the diamonds out there. Again, we deal with one of the one-offs, the special requests, the private clients that come in, or the jewelry shops, that need a particular clarity diamond. That's what we would deal with, and we're right to we a little bit of a pitch about ourselves, but we buy them right from the cutter. So there's no middleman. We are the middleman, if you will, and so. Clarity-wise, I think if I were to advise a client, if you want to get a good diamond that will keep its price steady, that will not have inclusions that may affect the durability of the stone and so forth, you would want to go with like an SI1 and above if you can. Again, this is really a sticky point with a lot of jewelers. Eye diamonds are fine. They're gem quality diamonds. But again, if you look at them, and I've got a few pictures on the website, and we call them frozen spit essentially because they look like, you know, just a frozen goop, you know, under a magnifier. So, and there is a certain level of durability issue that could occur with an eye diamond, but again, could being the operative word. So that's the last of our series on the 4C's. You should have a good understanding of what you want to shoot for, and then again, you know, work with your jeweler. Go with enough time, and you should be able to get the diamond that you want in the setting that you want. Thank you again for your time, and if you have any questions or comments, please, as always, post them below. Take care.